Alright everyone, welcome back to the gaming news. Guys, today we have stuff on Destiny, some good stuff, but cool stuff, but bad stuff. Let's just say we got stuff around Destiny that's good and bad, all put together in one. Then we got stuff on Driveclub. It's fun, but very, very bad, and other stuff. This whole video, this gaming news is nothing but good or bad. That's what it is. But first, let's get to the first little bit of news for Destiny. So, the good. Two players. Two people, two level 30 Guardians, beat the Vault of Glass by themselves. No help from no one else. They beat it from the very start to the very end, all by themselves. Now, this is a feat of itself, because the Vault was designed for 6 players. But when 2 level 30s go into the mix, guess what? You're going to get it. And they somehow beat it. Now, you can look up the video. It's an hour and something long. But the amount of strategy they must have learned, or they must have had to do, or like just the preparation of doing this, it must have took them for, I guess it taken them a long time, to how many times they had to go through it, how perfect it had to be just to do it. I mean, this is good. This is good job, guys. Good job, Guardians. Maybe one day we'll be soloing that stuff. Hopefully, that's the next video I'm looking for. Solo the Vault of Glass. Why not? The next bit of Destiny news is a player has found his way into the secret DLC, well, not a secret, but an unfinished DLC area on Venus. Now, this DLC is coming out in 2015, but guess what? The DLC is already on the game. It's already on the disc. They say it's unfinished, but you can walk on Venus to the gravity lift, that big circle thing that you go to. I've been there a couple times. And you walk to the top of it, you do this guy's secret, like, jumps or whatever. You get to the top, and guess what? You're going to go to the secret DLC. You're going to go to the next area on Venus, which there'll be 3 ghosts already there. Dead Ghost is already there. The whole area is opened up, and you can explore it. You can actually go into this DLC that's supposed to come out next year, already now. I mean, what is this? Come on, Activision, Bungie, whatever you are. This is probably one of the most messed up things I've seen, heard, or whatever you want to say about it. In just many ways, one thing I can tell is they are losing a lot of respect from a lot of companies, from a lot of just players, just the fans of Bungie. I mean, Bungie's supposed to be this big company. They made a fun game, but with this paywall, it's just, they give us the game. The disc has 100% of the game on it. But they decided to take a pizza cutter and cut it into quarters and give it out to you over time. What we got probably right now on the disc is probably only a quarter of the game in total. And over the next year, they're going to release the rest of it. And then they're going to start actually making stuff for the game, which is pretty sad from Bungie. But guess what? That's how they are, and that's how companies make money. And that's one thing people have to learn, is that companies, they want to make their money, and sometimes it ain't going to work that well. The next bit of news, guys, is from Driveclub. Driveclub was just released after over a year and a half of delays. It's here, and guess what? It's not good. It's broken from the start to the finish line. It's broken completely. Now, Driveclub is a PlayStation exclusive racing game that was supposed to come out last year when the PlayStation 4 launched as one of its 3 exclusive titles. But guess what? It didn't at all. It was delayed till November of last year. Then in November they delayed it to February. Then they delayed it to October. And now that it's out, the game's broken. The online is there, but it's not there. Nothing works. And the way they said it is, one person goes in, one person goes out. It's just that simple. And right now the whole online stuff is broken. And the game itself it's fun to play for the first hour, but you're going to get bored so quick because what's on the game is so linear, and there's so many features that they could have done amazingly that they just did not go. The game plays great. The racing experience is great. The graphics look the best I've seen out of any racing game in a long time. Not a long time. It actually looks some of the best I've ever seen. The cars drive great, but the amount of features that's actually on the game is 0 to none. And it's messed up. A big Driveclub game. This game is supposed to be huge for PlayStation. And they delayed it for a year and a half. And this is what we get. Who was the devs for this? I think it is, here it is, Evolution Studios. They lost my respect. Boom, just like that. Never heard of them, and I will probably never hear from them again, and I'm just being honest. They put out this game this bad, I mean, come on, Evolution Studios, you lost my respect. One thing about this week, guys, is a lot of these devs or developers are losing respect from their players, from their viewers, from their people in general, because they're supposed to be like these big guys that's supposed to make these amazing games, supposed to help out the player, the people who actually support them, and overall, they're not doing it at all. Now, the final bit of news, guys, maybe one more or two more things, I don't know, we'll see. Now, the Xbox One is going to get themes, background, and a screenshot feature in the future, which is very cool. You know, we want that. PlayStation 4 is also getting this, just to put that in there. But this is very cool. This was confirmed by Microsoft also, and the PlayStation 4 was confirmed a little bit ago. I think like a week, in that area. But they're both getting there, guys. They're both getting stuff actually added to them that should have been there from the get-go. But, oh my goodness, that's one thing about companies. You know, they put all these great features out of it for like till later, and they're like, here, I'm going to put them in there now. And it's like, why would you ever do that? But I don't know. But that's pretty messed up. That's good that two Guardians beat the Vault of Glass by themselves from the start to the finish. It's sad that the DLC that's supposed to come out next year is already on Destiny, and a player can walk straight into it and get his ghost. It's sad about that too. Driveclub should have been a great game. Wasn't a great game. It's fun for a little bit, not for long. And also Xbox One getting stuff, which is good. It's actually getting some things, but still doesn't make up for that hardware loss that it does have. And hopefully they can redesign the box itself to get that power brick in that system. It's a box this big. It's like a VCR, dude. Come on. I mean, it really is. I mean, what were they thinking? Really, what were they thinking? I don't know. But guys, that's all I had for you today on the gaming news. If you don't know what this is, a lot of people probably haven't seen this yet, on my channel every week I release a video of the gaming news. And I go through all the week's top news and tell it to you guys, and really get the news out to you, the viewer. And it was pretty good stuff, cool stuff, but not the coolest. I mean, I don't know. This week is just messed up for news overall, but guess what? We had to deal with it, and that's what we had to do. But everyone, you know what? I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe for more if you're new to the channel, and just stopping by. And you know what? As always, this has been 2x2, and I'll see you next time.